Well, we're gonna go talk to somebody and see if we can get a good deal on this thing and see how it goes.
My parents are gone for a little bit, so we're gonna surprise them when they get back.
And we're gonna kind of go through to build out this spec one with all the different parts. Hopefully we can get them to fly out and pick it up there and surprise them with it.
Without knowing.
Without knowing. This is a spec one, a 2015 style one. Bronco stuff. We got a surprise for you. That's your guys' car. We're here at a Hyundai dealership to look at a Mustang. Oh, there it is. I found it. Dang, that worked out really good. Oh, it's weird. They did the wheels black. Not a fan. The photo, they're silver. So we've looked at a bunch of private ones for sale, but like the dealership thing made a lot more sense. Also, their price is $7,000 more on here than on their website. So what are we doing right now?
My parents tasked us to find a Mustang.
We already have a Mustang.
For them.
Oh, for them.
Yes.
Okay.
They want to buy a Mustang.
Okay.
They want an automatic. Color is whatever they
I like this color except the wheels.
Same.
This is like the best color because it's glossy and has lots of metallic, but then at the same time isn't black, so it hides dirt a lot. I think they're skateboarding over there.
I think so too.
So the Qs were automatic. I wanted to get an Ecoboost, but the V8 could be a thing.
My parents wanted an Ecoboost.
Okay, so Ecoboost, not black wheels. Well, we're gonna go talk to somebody and see if we can get a good deal on this thing and see how it goes. Okay, so we scored it. Our parents approved of the color. It's got some miles on it, but I ran the Carfax and it looks like it's already had a motor replacement on it.
Nice.
So that's interesting. No modifications, no upgrades, which is cool. We're excited. We got it for $7,000 less than sticker, so hustled them right. Okay, so we went ahead and went to rtrvehicles.com, and we're gonna kind of go through to build out this spec one with all the different parts. There's a bit of a story behind how we were able to make this happen. She knows a bit more. She's been managing the whole thing start to finish.
There's a story?
Oh, there's a story. So RTR hadn't done a spec one.
Oh, in 2015, they didn't do a spec one yet. So this will be the first one.
Yeah, so this will be the first one, and it also gives them the ability to kind of go through and fit everything and document it and create different things for their marketing stuff. So it's kind of neat. It works for both ends. We end up getting a sweet deal on an RTR package. The other end of it is they also get some help from it too. The big end of it is her parents get to enjoy a Spec 1 RTR.
Which is a surprise, actually.
Yeah, so either way, the point of the story is like you don't have to go buy a new one, right? You can just go buy a used Mustang and create an RTR out of that package. So we basically went to the site and they have all their parts listed here, and we're gonna do the upper and lower grille. So obviously we want the accent vent lights there because that's kind of the RTR staple. It's super sick. Some people have knocked these off. They look like garbage. The real ones are definitely the move. We were looking at all the different wheel options and we ended up, I think, going Tech 7, right?
Yeah,
so,
Hyper Charcoal.
Hyper Charcoal.
Hyper Charcoal.
Perfect.
Charcoal.
We went with 19s because her parents are probably gonna hit some potholes and some other things, so we wanted a little more tire on there. So we ended up going Tech 7, super light wheel. Fitment is really good, so I'm excited to see how those look. The chin spoiler, got that as well. Rear diffuser, ended up getting that as well. The wing, which is like a lip spoiler that goes on the back, it's pretty sick. And then the quarter splitters that go on the rocker, that goes below the stock rocker and kind of gives some depth to the car. I think that we obviously needed that to kind of fulfill the look after getting the lip, because the lip lowers the car down a little bit there. And then basically these will kind of fill that void going down the side. They also look really cool from the 3/4 angle and aggressive without being more than like an OEM plus type look. We went against the tactical performance coilovers. Again, they kind of, I mean, they might be fine.
They're an enjoyable driver.
Yeah.
They like to sightsee.
Yeah. And the road might take them some places that being low on coilovers is probably not necessary. And they're never going to really need the performance aspect of it.
They're also getting older and don't want a car that's super low to get in and out of.
That's true. It gets harder to get in and out of.
Yeah.
So what we did end up going with, though, is the tactical performance lowering springs. I felt like these lower the car about 1.5 inches, almost 2 inches, I think. Actually, let's just look. It'll tell us right here. Progressive spring rate to keep the ride quality really good. And it lowers the front 1.1 inches and the rear 0.8 inches, which is perfect because I think that will fulfill the look of the aggressive RTR package. Because I think if you did an RTR package and kept it stock ride height, it would look goofy and kind of like imitation almost.
Yeah.
So getting it down, I know an inch doesn't seem like a lot, but in the wheel well, that's a lot. Like you're getting rid of half the wheel gap with that setup. So we went ahead and sent some OEM shocks over there too, so that they would have new shocks put on it at the same time.
The car has 140,000 miles on it, so
yeah,
it probably needed some new shocks.
Yep. And RTR does have tactical performance adjustable shocks. We just felt like it wasn't really necessary given what we're wanting to build for them.
Yeah.
I think it's best to keep the dampening soft and simple and not really worry about any performance end of it outside of it, have it look sweet and gaining some spring rate and some other things with the car. I don't know for sure. We'll have to see when we pick the car up, but I think they were doing something with the trunk lid to black out the center of the trunk lid. That would make it kind of look like a 17 plus. So that way the graphics package made sense. Obviously went to RTR floor mats. They came out with this really cool shift knob for the automatic. I actually want one for the manual. This RTR shift knob, and you push down on it and then it will go in gear. I actually got to use that in one of the RTRs earlier this year that I can't talk about yet. We've kind of spec'd this out to be, like I said, street car, not really any handling difference outside of the lowering springs to get the lower ride, a little more spring rate, but it's not so harsh. It'll be nice, and they probably won't even notice because their shocks right now are kind of shot. Yeah. So it'll ride a lot better and control the spring a lot more, and well, we probably won't even tell them we lowered it because then they'll be so nervous about everything. So anyways, we sent the car up after FD Orlando. There's actually a spot open on the rig, which worked out perfect. And we have to submit this now and have them build it.
Yep.
We've kind of been talking about it for a while now, and her parents go ahead.
My parents are gone for a little bit, so we're gonna surprise them when they get back.
Yeah, they come down and enjoy Florida in the winter some, so we want to have it ready for them so they can use it to drive around and enjoy it. And hopefully we can get them to fly out and pick it up there and surprise them with it.
Without knowing.
Hopefully. We're planning all that out. So we'll see how it goes. I'm really excited about it, though.
Me too.
It should be really cool for them.
They're going to be so excited. They deserve it.
They do, for sure. So this is like a little hangout merch area for people to be able to see stuff, and then like all the different trophies RTR's won in the past. But like this is what I was telling you before, remember I was like, oh, the trophies used to be so cool. They used to be like carbon cups.
Yeah, those are way cooler.
That's Lauren.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's one of those bad decisions make good memories
Wow.
things. RTR built this like from the ground up. So it's like all their suspension pieces and the bodywork and all that was built just to be like a retro mod 60s like.
Here and start pretend like you work, like
Yeah.
you're a mechanic. Or
Well, I do. I come here and I'm like, hey, we got to fix all this little stuff, and the guys are like, we don't have time for that. So after SEMA, this car will get swapped over.
Well, this one's still too pretty.
Yeah.
Needs a few walls.
Yeah, I mean, it's gotten some. And then this is like a development area. This is a Spec 1, a 2015 style one. Bronco stuff. The airbox is different, intercooler. The whole Ecoboost engine changed with this car too. So more power, different design, different high pressure pump. This is from the fence, ripping his antenna out. Like that's how you know when it's full 90.
Yeah. It looked like it was past 90.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really scary.
I was like, that is the gnarliest wreck I've ever seen in FD. I told him he's gonna have to put an electric motor on it because by the time that thing's loaded, it's gonna weigh more than a car. Like,
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna weigh more than a car.
It'd be fun to have a remote control on it and then just remote control bring it to you.
That would be good. The GoPro wall of shame here.
Dude.
Oh,
Carnage.
that's cool.
Just a ton of smashed
And the
GoPros.
lens too. Oh man.
Yep.
That's gnarly.
Busted.
Busted.
Pretty much back down where we were at between the fab stuff and the main shop.
Need an elevator for the old guys.
And we got a surprise for you. We got you a bag of stuff here.
This is 101.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Sweet. Here you go. Some stuff for you.
Open it.
That's the RTR t-shirt, and then there's something else here.
That's your guys' car.
That's our car.
Yeah, we did an RTR Spec 1 kit for it. We didn't know if we were going to see the Washington plate on the way out, so we were like... Yeah, so it's full Spec 1 kit, so it's got like the diffuser kit, it's got the wheels. Chelsea picked out the silver for the wheels.
Can't go with black wheels.
Can't go with black wheels. And all the spoiler kit, like deck lid. This is an update to like the 2018 style for the rear.
Our license plate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Is it my key? Is that what you're trying to give me?
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. That shift knob I was showing you earlier, I was like kind of being funny,
No, you didn't
hinting
like
that.
the
Like, oh, we make them for automatics now too. And he was like kind of looking like, oh, okay.
Make stripes down
Yeah,
the
no
side,
worries.
down the
I'm
side.
glad we can make it happen for you. When you guys got it, we were like, we got to figure this out, how to make this work.
Wow. I like that.
Are they on?
Yeah. Yep.
When we saw it yesterday, when we pulled up, I'm like, is that even the same car? Like, I know it's like something people say, like it's like, oh,
It's
so
true.
cool, but like, I was like, man, I remember that car, looking at it in the driveway every day and be like, ah, that's a
Mustang.
100,000 mile EcoBoost Mustang. You know? It's like,
Yeah.
and then I see it now, I'm like, dude, that thing is sick.
I just love that front end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a huge like transformation of the front end with the
Big
lip
upgrade.
and the grill and all that.
Oh yeah.
Is that the same? Yeah, the same everything. We just everything that the Spec 1 kit.
We were gonna leave it uncovered, and then we were like, it's probably better to like have it be a secret car until we uncover it.
Yeah. Plus, you guys were behind it for a bit, and
I probably would have walked past it.
I feel like you would have like looked for all the little things, like you know how there's like that little ring on the hood that's like polished a little bit more, and like some other
the
things.
sun pass with the Washington plate.
Yeah, that was like the dead giveaway.
Yeah.
You like walk up, you see Washington plate, but it has a Florida sun pass. You're like, dude, that's my car. So we were like,
Dude, that's my car.
yeah, I was like, let's put a cover on it and like tell you it's a special project. But I did. I was like, oh, it's a Spec 1 2015 when we walked by.
You did.
And this is what you guys get to drive home.
Yeah, no rental car.
Well, yeah.
No rental car.
It's true. It's like the little things. Like
Yeah.
the stripe on the side adds like a whole nother depth to the side of it and makes the hood like bulge and everything look better.
Yeah.
And then the front lip, how it goes up over the fog light grills and fills that void. And like the whole thing just ties together really, really well.
Yeah.
So you think I can do a 360 right here? I'll try. Bad choices make good stories. Just kidding.
Oh, JK.
I tried to sell it the best I could that we were doing a shop tour, but I don't know how, I mean,
No, it worked.
it'll be funny.
It was great. We walked past earlier, and he goes, "Is that like a special car?" And I go, "Yeah, it's a special customer car."
Yeah.
He's like, "All right."
Well, we have a lot of
Okay.
stuff under covers
Yeah,
here, so
yeah.
it makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
Enjoy it. Have fun
Yes.
with it. You got an RTR before I got one.
great success. We stole my parents' car in May. Brought it to RTR to get a Spec 1 build on it. They came down, yes, they came down today, and they came and picked it up, and they were super excited.
Yeah, I think that, like, we were kind of like, oh, I don't know what the reaction's gonna be, and I was like, I know your dad, and he's gonna be super, super happy. We're gonna have to capture the exact moment of when it happens.
Yeah.
Because he's like one of those people that's just like goes with the flow,
cool.
Really chill. We could have also like had his car on fire here,
yeah,
and it would have been a similar reaction probably. You know,
cool.
like, oh no, but like, all right, we're going with it.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited they get to drive it home and enjoy it right away too.
Yeah, they're driving it all the way back down to Orlando.
Sweet. Have fun, guys. Enjoy it.
We're gonna take it to the car shows.
There you go.
And do some fun things with it.
There you go.
Right.
Sweet. See you guys. Have fun on the way home.